everybody, back to BEB Adventures. Today is a very special day on my channel. Today I'm calling it a very special day. One, you might have seen I have a lot of Delta clothes on. I have my Delta hat and my Delta shirt. And as you might be able to see, I have a Delta airplane model that doesn't quite fit in my Delta bag. And the other reason it is a very special day is today I am unboxing my first NG model. So I'm gonna take the box out of the bag because it's kind of distracting to me. There we go. Goodbye, bag. So now, looking at the box, it looks way better than a Gemini Jets box. Like the plain blue, you know? It's interesting, because it kind of has the Delta all red and blue box, kind of the Delta logo. It's kind of what an NG model's box usually looks like. It has the plane on the front. It has the name big at the top instead of small near the bottom, like on a Gemini Jets box. You'll also notice a difference as you can't pull up a flap and see into the box like they have on Gemini Jets. Now, I got taught this today. If you stick your whole finger in there, it could damage the box. And you're gonna need the box for if you're like moving with your planes, you're gonna probably wanna put them in their plastic crate and then put them in the box. I really haven't peeked in here much, only once to make sure that it wasn't broken when I bought it. So always use something tiny to kind of stick in there, like in the corners, and kind of loosen it up. Hey, we gotta open this somehow. Not coming out. There it is. So sometimes in the NG Models box, I've learned you get these weird little cards with scratch-off codes on them. So you've seen the box, probably. So let's say something like, goodbye box. It just fell on the floor. Oh, and goodbye card. Don't need you right now. Now the top of the plastic crate and the piece of plastic just fell off. Goodbye piece of plastic and plastic crate. Saying goodbye to a lot of things today. Let's gently take this model out of the box. This is kind of an interesting model. There's this foam and the plastic. So let's say something called goodbye foam and plastic. We're not gonna say goodbye to the plane, though. Hey, everything's just sitting over there on the table on the other side. So, first moving in to the actual plane, not the definitely improved from Gemini Jets box. We got the beautiful nose, the amazing cockpit windows. Then we got whatever that weird logo is down there. First door, second door, Delta word above the windows. Now we got the very amazing, super duper, ultra amazing wings. It's kind of a long name. Let's see how wide it is. So at the end of the winglet, takes up a good, third of my stick. So that's nice to know. It's kind of big. But now, I'm gonna turn that back. we have the beautiful blue winglet. We got the top of the wings, which they're my only disappointment so far with this. Like, really, you only just put that on? That really isn't great, but it's okay. It's still a good model. We got the nice blue engine. You can see the Delta tail and the tail wing right there. Hopefully you can see that in the video. Now, looking at it from straight, sorry, I just got my head in the way there, but it's kind of just like it's gonna fly at the camera. You know that? Or maybe it's gonna taxi over, get a good look of the camera. Good, back over to me. You see that little thing there? All I know is it's something to do with the engines. I'm still not sure what it is. Yeah, you can see the back of the engines if you get low enough. So, it's really a good model. Now moving to the top, we have what I think is interesting is two bubbles on the top of the plane. Then we got the only antenna. Now let's check the bottom of my plane. It looks like it got a little stand hole there, so maybe it could fit in the stand. And then we got the blue on the bottom of the belly. Now, one thing I wish was on this plane, so on some of the newer Delta planes, I believe it's the newer ones, that they have the Delta name on the very bottom, like on the blue part. Now, the bottom of the wings are nothing special. You're not really going to be looking at them when it's like this. And the landing gear rolls, that's very good. Now, in the back, the landing gear doesn't really have a compartment. But on the front, it looks more like it. Because it kind of has that outside thing that kind of just goes down a bit on the landing gear. I think it is a really good model. And I would consider buying more of these. The only problem is they're a bit expensive. Not impressed with the wings, but I am impressed with everything else. But I will be impressed with the wings if that's all that's on them. But they could have done it a bit more realistic. And you can barely see the flaps on there, which they should also try to get more right. And then I'm getting a good look of this, kind of from the bottom to the top whole thing. And it's interesting. So on the tail at the top of it, I'm not sure what those are for, but it says 6801 on the top of the tail. And then that, I think, is the registration. It has the American flag on it. And then the registration is N702TW. And we got the back exit that I definitely didn't show you. I think. I'm not sure. I'm kind of laughing about it. Now, thank you for flying with me today on BEB Adventures. Thank you for being on another adventure with me, BEB. Please like and subscribe to my videos if you haven't already. To see more model unboxings like this, look more at BEB Adventures on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.